Hey everyone, Steve here from Bookkeeping Life. Today I want to talk to you about obsession and the power of being obsessed. If you've ever seen somebody accomplish really magnificent things, like say Olympic players, and maybe have kids that are really good at certain things, the only way that they got that good at it is because they, at some point, were obsessed with it. So Olympic athletes, they have to really make it their life. They wake up to it. They spend all day doing it or thinking about it, and they go to bed thinking it. If they wake up in the middle of the night, that's what they're thinking about. And so to be really successful at anything for a period of time, you have to become obsessed with it. And I do think that's a requirement when you're starting your own business, no matter what kind of business it is, probably. But when you're starting a bookkeeping business, you do have to become obsessed with learning, with each of the steps. It's very step by step. It's very systematic on how to do it. My program lays it out very clearly, but you do have to become obsessed with doing it. It is a requirement. Do you have to be obsessed for the rest of your life? No. But you have to be obsessed with it long enough to get it up and running, to get a book of clients, to get the number of clients that you want, and types of clients that you want, and to get it running smoothly. And then you can become less obsessed. But obsession is, I would say, a mandatory piece to success. Now, some of us are automatically just obsessed with a certain topic. Like my son, he's 10. He does cubes, like, the Rubik's Cube 3x3. Before he got obsessed with it, I never even thought about how many different cubes there were, but I just thought there was a 3x3 cube out there that we've all messed with at one point, probably. But now, a year later and major obsession later, he's got like 90 different cubes. He can solve them all. It's unbelievable. But he didn't get... Sheesh. It's okay, buddy. He didn't get that way. We're on a trail. My dog got a thorn, I think. He didn't get that good at that, just overnight. He became obsessed with it. He did it. He cubed when he woke up, cubed all day long, cubed when he went to bed, and I guarantee you he was thinking about it when he was sleeping. So he became obsessed with it, and he learned all these algorithms. It's amazing. That's what I remember about passing the CPA exam. I had to become obsessed with it. It was everything I did. When I went to the bathroom, I was studying for the exam. So if you want to accomplish something that not everyone's doing, you have to become obsessed with it. Now, if you're not just, like, say my son's cubing, he just kind of evolved into becoming obsessed with it. But let's say you want to start a bookkeeping business and become successful at it, and you may not feel obsessed with it yet. There are ways that you can become obsessed with it. You can kind of trick your brain. And it is just setting out different goals, setting out daily goals, weekly goals, having different projects, and constantly looking at your goals and working on your goals. That will create a mental obsession in your head. If you constantly say to yourself that you need to work on, say you have your projects laid out on a board, on a whiteboard or something like that, or on your desk. Make it routine. That's what you look at when you wake up in the morning. Pick something and start working on it. Any downtime that you have, work on it. Work on it before dinner. Work on it after dinner, before you go to bed. Work on something. And that'll start to train your brain that these are things that you need to be thinking about, working out in your head, working on all the time, even when you're out on a walk like I am right now. or when you're actually able to sit down and work on them. So when you're driving in your car, you're always thinking about the subjects. So if you set out goals, set out projects, you will be able to train your brain to always be working on these things, and that'll create that. It'll be like a mock obsession. So you may not be obsessed with it, but you are training your brain to become always fixated on these topics that you're trying to work out. So when you're starting your own bookkeeping business, you'll be working out your branding. There's different things that come with that. There's different ways to get your name out there, advertise, market, network yourself. You'll be learning different aspects of QuickBooks, and then when you start to get clients, you'll be working out how to do that client's books, different, because every client's a little different. So you'll be learning QuickBooks and how to manage clients' books, how to talk to clients. All that stuff is a never-ending, always changing a little bit, but it's a process that you can always get better at. So it's something that you can train your brain to kind of become obsessed with, just by training it to think about it all the time. Because the only difference between kind of really just natural obsession, I guess, and a trained, you're tricking your brain to become obsessed, is just that natural obsession is just, it's going to happen no matter what. But the thing that is the same in both of those is just your brain is thinking about it all the time. So just train your brain to think about the subject all the time, and you'll become obsessed with it. If you don't become obsessed with it, your chances of success are going to go way down. So try to be obsessed. If you're trying to start and grow your own bookkeeping business, become obsessed. And if you do become obsessed with it, you will be successful, I'm sure. Because anybody that's obsessed with stuff usually does, if it's a healthy goal, they can become successful at it. All right. Hope you have a great day. Take care.